Hi, good morning, 101. I'm doing a little quick conversion. There were some folks that came to the study session, and so this is for the lab, and this is Michelle's um, quick conversion chart one more time. So I'm going to be really fast because you've seen it before, and so this is for you. Okay, so we're going to use the number line like we talked about in the study session, and you can see up at the top here, where am I? You can see up at the top here, these are the numbers you want to put across at the top. Okay, so those are important because those are where they're moving. That's how many decimal places we're going to move. So you can see there's a 3, a 0. This 0 means there's no prefix. This 0 means there's no prefix. So it's meters, grams, and liters, okay? All of the other ones are the prefixes. So it'll be kilo, K is for kilo. So kilogram, kiloliter, kilometer, right? So km, kg, and kl. And then C is for centi, M is for milli, U is for micro. It's kind of weird, isn't it? And then N is for nano. And those are the numbers that you put up on the top. Okay, so I'm going quick because we did it before, but this is a great way to do conversions. So now what we're going to do is I just grabbed this from our lab. This is one of the conversions that you're going to do in the lab. And you're going to take 8 nanometers. So see how I've got the prefix? There's the prefix is the nano, right? And meters is just my baseline. So it's meters, but I've got the prefix in front of it. That tells me it's nanometers, okay? So now I know I'm starting with 8 nanometers, and I'm going to go, and let's say I want to get to meters. So I'm going to do this one right here. So this one has no prefix in front of it. It's just meters, just M, okay? So on the number line, I need to find where I'm starting with. So I'm going to start with nanometers. On the number line, I'm going to go, okay, I'm starting here. And now I need to go all the way to wherever I'm stopping. And in this case, I'm going to meters. So I'm going to go all the way to meters, which is here. Okay. And then I'm going to take the number line on top, whatever that number is. So I've got 9 and I get to 0. So 9 minus 0, that's my how many decimal places I'm going to move. 9 minus 0, it's going to be a lot, right? 9 minus 0 is 9, so I'm going to move 9 decimal places, which is a lot, right? And if I'm on the number line, if I'm moving to the right on the number line up top, that means that when I do the conversion, then I'll move to the left. So I'm going to be moving 9 decimal places to the left. Oh my gosh, right? 9 decimal places. So I've got 8 right here I'm starting with, right? So I'm going to take 8 and put a dot in there. That's my decimal place. And I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's going off the page, but each one of those will be a 0. I'm going to fill those in with zeros. Those are all going to be zeros, right? 0 and another 0 and another 0. You can see I'm having a hard time with my mouse. And another 0 and another 0. Those are all zeros. That's how small it is. And then you put the decimal place right in front of it, okay? And that's how many meters it is. And that makes sense because nanometers are really tiny, super tiny. You don't even need this last 0 anymore because you've got all these zeros in front of it. Okay, I'm going to erase that. That's the answer to that one. Now, let's do the next one. So now we're going to do the next conversion. So every time you do the next conversion, just erase the stuff that you did before and go to the next one. So we're going to do 8. We're starting again with 8 nanometers, right? We're still at 8 nanometers. That's what we're starting with. Remember, it's nano because I've got the prefix in front. And now I'm going to go do this one over here, which is millimeters, okay? So let's go to 8 millimeters. So remember, I always start with whatever my number is first. Okay, so I'm going to start at nano, always start at nano because that's where I'm starting. That's my conversion where I'm starting. So nanometers, and then I find millimeters, find milli on my chart, which is over here, and I go to milli. Okay, that should be a straight line, oops. And then I take the number up on top and subtract it from the other number on top. So I take the number from nano and subtract it from the number from milli. So that's 9 minus 6. So, sorry, I wrote the number. 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3, right? 9 minus 3. 9 minus 3. What is 9 minus 3? It's 6. So I know I'm going to be moving 6 decimal places. And since I'm going to the right on the number line, right, since I'm moving 6 decimal places to the right, then down below, I will move to the left again, okay? And so Then I write my 8 again. I've got 8. I start with 8. This is where I'm going to move my decimal places. And remember, it's 6 to the left. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Put your decimal place in. That's a decimal place. And then you fill in zeros everywhere along the way. Zeros, zeros, zeros. And we don't need that last zero. So it's 0.000008 millimeters. So that's the number that you would write in right here. Okay? And micrometers is also going to be small. There's going to be a couple more zeros. There's going to be a couple fewer zeros. Something like here. So see if you can play with micrometers, because micrometers, you're only going to be moving 3 decimal places. I'm just sort of foreshadowing for you. Okay, so between nano and micro, when you do this one, you should only move 3 decimal places. Okay, see if you can do that one on your own. Hopefully this helped, and that's Michelle's quick and easy conversion method. I'm actually going to give you the answer to micrometer because I want to make sure that you get it. So at home, I want you to start with nano. Start with nano. I'm going to erase all this. We're going to do the next one, okay? Start with nano, and you're going to go over to micro, okay? Again, we're starting with nano, and we're going to go to micro. So at home, start with nano and go to micro. All right, do the same thing where you subtract one number for the next number, okay? And remember, up on the top, I went in this direction. So down below, what direction do I go? I'm going to move the decimal places. How many? 3 places. Good. And I'm going to move to the left. So the decimal place should be much smaller than 8, right? 0.008? Yeah. Okay, check your work. See you in class. Thank you.